Imagine you put your hand into a bowl of cold spaghetti. How do you think that would feel? How do you think your face would look? Do you think other people, or even a computer, would know how you feel based on your expression? My name is Gary McKeown.
And my name is Magda Rychlowska. We work in the School of Psychology in Queen's University Belfast, and we study affective computing, which is basically how computers recognize emotion and how they interpret facial expressions. So when we first did the cold spaghetti experiment, we kind of expected participants to make a typical expression of disgust. And that's because cold spaghetti is a bit disgusting. And this is because of the very influential psychological theory, often associated with a researcher whose name is Paul Ekman, that started that when people feel disgust, they will make this typical expression. So, wrinkling the nose, raising the upper lip. And according to this theory, other emotions like happiness, sadness, or surprise will all come with their unique facial expressions. So our face would show emotion, like a thermometer would show heat.
So what does this have to do with computing? Well, Paul Ekman's theory about our faces showing emotions like a thermometer shows heat is being used as the basis for computer systems that are marketed as being able to understand our emotion. These emotional trackers are being used in many different contexts, such as in schools to gauge our understanding, in public surveillance and in prisons, and their use is increasing. We as scientists and developers, however, are responsible for teaching machines, and the data that we give to artificial intelligence needs much more care and scrutiny. Too often, facial expressions that are used to train machines are not spontaneously produced, but they're acted on demand by paid actors. They're not representative of what people do in the real life. Expressions in real life are much more complex. When people put their hand into a bowl of cold spaghetti, we see a complex range of facial expressions, not just that classic disgust face. There's a complex set of interrelationships between the facial expression, any verbal communication that is happening at the time, and a shared awareness of the social context in which these events are taking place. The social and emotional complexities of our real lives are not being reflected in the algorithms and are not present in what we are teaching to the artificial intelligence systems.
So what do we have to do as researchers? Well, we need to teach our algorithms diversity. We need to teach diversity with regards to what people are feeling, because our current systems are not great in reading faces of women, ethnic minorities, people from non-Western countries, and people also feel differently about things. So some people might kind of like the cold spaghetti, they will not find it disgusting, and some other people, I would call them monsters, may not like pleasant things like puppies. So if we push all this complexity about how people feel and about how feelings show on their faces into a few narrow boxes, we will get to simplistic or even dangerous solutions. So instead of claiming that our algorithms can understand emotions, let's stick to what they actually can do, because they are quite good in analyzing the shapes and the motion of our faces. But they are only as good as what we teach them, and they will not replace humans in answering hard questions, like what does this person feel? Can I trust them? Or will they pay their bills?
We need to be much more aware that we are active teachers of artificial intelligence, and as a society we have to request that our algorithms are built responsibly, both in terms of theory and in terms of the people that they represent. Thank you.